Hey guys, it is Squill here, and today we are doing a homemade comic review, and never did these in a while, and I seem to enjoy them, so I'm going to be doing Gredman issues 4, 5, and 6, because I don't really have 2 and 3, and I never made an issue 1, which is weird, because I sold 2 and 3 to really good friends, but yeah, here is the comics I'll be reviewing, and I'll start off with issue number 4, and that's what the next issue is gonna be. It's the Yellow Vest Gang, and this is about Electric Eel Dude. And yeah, so like it's about Steve, and Steve, like the main character Steve, he enters into an aquarium and like tries learning new things, and then there's this evil dude that finds out he is the Gredman and tries to kill him for some reason, because I don't know, he hates him. That's the point of it. But yeah, these are the eels, and they look like snakes to me, but whatever. Here it is. This is probably one of my most detailed comics I had made, but I made better. But yeah, this is back a long time ago, back when I was a little fetus. But yeah, here is the artwork. Here's like Steve is the Gredman, of course. That guy with the glasses, pretty much. Yeah, so the panels are really badly drawn, as you can see. It is really, like, because I didn't really use a ruler, so when you're making panels, make sure to have a ruler and make sure they're all even. Because if they're not, it's just going to look like a sloppy mess and uneven. People wouldn't be interested. So I would prefer to use a ruler. Like, I didn't really use good rulers for this. Actually, I didn't use a ruler at all. What am I talking about? But yeah, okay. Here's next page, and this has the fight scenes, and I like the fight scenes in this issue because it's like really detailed, because I put a lot of coloring into this. It was pretty fun to make, and that guy reminds me of that dude from the Wild Strawberries, whatever, the Wild Strawberries. I don't know that dude's name. He has a long nose, but yeah, that's pretty much the villain, and he turns into the Electric Eel. That's the villain name, and yeah, he kind of reminds me of Dr. Octopus a little bit. I don't know. Or Electro. He's a Gredman version of Electro, because this is pretty much an inspiration to Spider-Man. Just in case any of you would be saying in the comment like, oh, he's copying off of Spider-Man, how dare you? But no, it's an inspiration, and besides, it's not going to be sold to the public, because, yeah, people understand. It's a ripoff. But yeah, there's dialogue, a lot of dialogue here, but it's pretty fun to read. So this is pretty much a 4-page comic, and I don't know, someone threw a brick or a book. I think that's a brick, but yeah, he pretty much throws a brick at him and stomps on his head like Mario. He's like, good job, now it's time for the trap, and what the heck? It's just, he's like, good job, okay, I threw a brick at him, now we're gonna go throw him into our trap. This is perfect. So he stomps on his head like, look at that. Good job, he's worn out. He's worn out. And then he falls through a hole, and he says, I hate you, Gredman, like every super villain should say. But yeah, he says, I hate you, Gredman. And then he has a little puppy face in the jail cage. He's like, please let me out. I will pay for this. How long did it take him to do this? Because while Electric Eel was killing everyone, it would probably take Gredman like 2 days. And then by 2 days, everyone would probably be dead. But yeah, he says, I hate you, Gredman, and he says, stay tuned, and then this is talking about, like, the next issue that will be coming up, and that is what we're going to be doing. So, yeah, Yellow Vest Gang. Okay, so we're going to take out the Yellow Vest Gang, and this is it. This is a really cool cover, by the way, for a 10-year-old, but yeah, 75 cents. I don't know why I put that, but I just wanted it to look cool. But yeah, there's my name, my name, and yeah, it's kind of a short story, only 3 pages long, but it's a good read. I can read it a lot, and it's a good read. So I tried doing shadows for the Yellow Vest Gang. They were at that door right there, and I tried making cool shadows, and it didn't really work out because it looked really choppy. But yeah, okay, moving on to the issue. This has a lot of detail as well. Yellow Vest Gang. This looks like a job for Gredman, and yeah, it's a job for Gredman. So it's pretty much an evil gangster kind of gang, and he's pretty much the leader right there. I don't know his name, Bobby Joe something. But yeah, he breaks into a jewelry store, but gems, and yeah, they just break stuff. Instead of taking them, which I would do, they break it for some reason. Are they that stupid? But I don't know what I was thinking, but yeah. It has a lot of detail in this, but it's just a bunch of lines and squares and L's, and that was really cringy right there. So yeah, it has all that slop in the background. I think that represents the broken glass, whatever. But yeah, it has a lot of detail. Looks really good. Okay, I guess, but yeah, Bobby Joe. I would call that guy Bobby Joe. He's pretty much wearing a mask, a black mask, and a yellow vest. But look at his chest. That is, I don't know what I was thinking there, and his arms as well. I don't know, but yeah. So that guy's face, he looks really scared. The Minecraft mouth-ish thing. He's like, get him, and I think this is where the battle takes place. They have baseball bats. That pretty much looked like a square box that was brown, but call it a baseball bat. You can, but yeah. So this is only 3 pages, like I said, but yeah, he says, I hate life, and that's when he gets beaten up by the Gredman. Yeah. Okay, so moving on to the Boomo, which is probably the newest one and the last one I'll probably doing, because I don't really feel like continuing the series, because it was kind of a stupid series. But yeah, it's just a made up superhero and inspired by Spider-Man, because he has magnetic powers, and he can magnetic to buildings and stuff like Spider-Man, and there's the story. He says, this man may be fast but may be tricky. I have to move to make sure. I don't care about that, but yeah, so pretty much, yeah, it's a really nice cover, but not that much detail. It's just Gredman chasing a dude with a brown coat or whatever, and there's a squill logo, and yeah. So over here, I tried doing an advertisement, just like basing off of those comic books, like they had those advertisements in those comics. I tried doing that and giving a shout out to the Boulder Man, which was something I really like. I did a review on, but yeah. See, the lamp's not working because I'm trying to turn it on for you. But if you wanna read the whole thing yourself, you can pause it like right here, just to read and see what the advertisement's about if you're curious. So besides that, we are moving on, and this is beginning. Yeah, so it's pretty much a rare thing that has lasers around it, in those museums. But Boomo, he throws a boomerang and knocks out all those lasers, and then he says, perfect, it's the stone, and then he just takes it. So yeah, the panels are really bad on this one. They are really bad, but it's uneven. So I think I used a ruler, but I didn't make it even. That's the problem. But yeah, just make sure you do that for your comics. If you decide to make a homemade comic, that's what I would recommend. A ruler. Really nice, straight ruler. So yeah, he falls into a trap because Boomo is a guy that he basically traps fellows, and that's pretty much what he is. He's a trapper. But Gredman has to do a puzzle to escape that trap, and he manages to do it, and yeah, now he has to find the Boomo. So he is sent on a mission to find the Boomo, because that's what his name is, the Boomo. Stupid name, but yeah. So over here is he reminds me of someone from Spider-Man, that dude on the desk. Comment his name, I kind of forget. J.K. Simon, I don't know. He was a good actor, but he played as him in Spider-Man. But yeah, so that's when he meets or finds Boomo, and then Gredman pretty much never fights him at all. He just catches his boomerang, and then the Boomo punches him in the face, and he gets punched by the fat guy, and he loses just one punch in the face, and he's down. I mean, all his traps and his boomerangs are cool, but he got punched in the face, and now he's down. That was a really, really weird ending, but Yeah, look at that. He just says, "You did it. You did a good job, sir." Punching him in the face and knocking him out. I mean, he's a supervillain. He could have did better than that. And that's the Gredman and Exovine series. But which will never happen because, like I said, I don't feel like doing any more issues because I don't want to continue this. I'm moving on to new stories, new great stories. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Leave a comment below of like what review I should do next. And yeah, and don't forget to subscribe.